everyone, my name is Lemons, and in this presentation I'll be discussing obsessive compulsive disorder, also known as OCD. This presentation highlights what the criteria is for OCD, what obsessions and compulsions are, the symptoms, and how it can impact daily life. Firstly, what are obsessions? Obsessions are recurrent and persistent thoughts, urges, and even images that are very intrusive and unwanted. These can cause anxiety, and the person experiencing them typically tries to suppress or ignore them, but it's usually not possible without further help. These are not everyday worries. These are very hard to control and disturbing for the person experiencing them. Example of this is someone constantly worrying about germs, like they don't touch anything because they're just constantly thinking about germs and how it can harm them. Compulsions are the behaviors people do to try to ease their anxiety. Some examples of this is checking something, washing your hands, and like counting something. For example, say someone feels the urge to have 5 mechanical pencils at once at all times, or else they feel something bad will happen and they just repeatedly count to make sure they have those 5 mechanical pencils. These, as said before, these behaviors are done to prevent something bad from happening. Typically, the person recognizes there's no correlation between their impulses and the something bad happening. Usually, people with OCD have very strict routines and rules they feel they have to follow, and this can get very time-consuming. It can impact a lot of things, such as education, your social life, relationships. Just example of how you could be late to class due to, say someone has the urge to make sure their door is locked over 20 times. They feel they have to check it 20 times before they can leave. That could make them late to school, and being late can always impact your education. For my media example, I chose a clip from As Good as It Gets. The character Melvin, we see him check the locks multiple times. He also jumps over cracks in a certain way.